good people on the quest for good content. Welcome to another installment of Song of the Week. Yeah, the Cerberus, the three-headed monster, is back, ladies and folks. Here with Jordan Bell, king of the channel, the LeBron of the channel, me, doing whatever I do, and David Grunfeld. Boys, hello again. It's good to see you. We're getting a little bit more frequent. Our schedules are aligning. This is great. Talk to me. How y'all been? What are y'all listening to? Put the people onto some good music.
Doing great, Bill. Doing great. I'm realizing as I'm looking at myself in the camera that it looks like I'm sponsored by the St. Louis Rams, which is
Mm.
what this era of logo is from, which shows you how far I go back with my squad. Even though I'm from Los Angeles, I've been a Rams fan since the St. Louis days. Things are going well, Bill. Thank you for asking. Excited to talk about some Merzik today. Jordan, what's good, bro? How you living?
I'm coming with a little bit more energy because the Cleveland Guardians are in first place, dog. Come on.
Hey now.
Come on now.
Hey now.
No, I'm
Hooray.
good. Yeah,
Don't let those Guardians get hot.
that's right. Don't let those Guardians get hot, baby. Baseball in October is coming up. So I'm chilling, man. Everything's good my way. Enjoying being unemployed. As I talked about last week. Yeah, no, I'm enjoying the time to like reflect and just be kind of by myself and work on good people and just refocus myself and recenter my chakras, as they may say. So everything is good with me. Bandana Bill, talk to me. How you feeling?
Man, I'm cool. Every room I go into gets a couple degrees cooler just by product. So I'm hanging in. The job is kind of what it is. The bandanas are always on. I've been listening to a lot of music. I'll save that for another installment because there's one song in particular I want to focus on today. But moved in with my cousin, having a lot of fun doing that. Back in the city, making sure I get around and explore a little bit. There was a shooting at the grocery store just across the street from me. So, uh, I'm good. I'm in it. I'm in the mix.
Life in the
Lovely.
city. I
Yeah,
hope
man.
everybody's all right. Life in the
I hope
city.
so.
Never adult. Well, who's gonna kick us off today? Who wants to take us into their song of the week to start the show?
I'll bat lead off today. I'm feeling good.
Take us there, Jordan.
I'll bat lead off. So, my song of the week is gonna come from Leon Bridges. Um,
Mm.
so one thing that I really like about doing the podcast with you guys, my family is really into it now. Like my aunts and my cousins and my mom, like they've all incorporated this into their Tuesdays. And so I get a text a week or two ago from my auntie down in Florida. Uh, Baby, why don't you talk about some Leon Bridges on your show?
Hey, Auntie. Come on, let's
so
go.
she had just went, her and my cousin had just went to a Leon Bridges concert together, I think up in Cleveland. And
Awesome.
I love Leon Bridges. I actually saw Leon last year around the same time in DC at the Anthem down on the water. So Leon's great. And Leon has a special place in my heart because that first album, I think it's called Coming Home, that had River on it. So that album came out right as I moved to Memphis, Tennessee. And I had this dope condo that had a rooftop that overlooked the Mississippi. And I moved to Memphis during COVID. And so I didn't know anybody. And what I would do is I would take a glass of Tennessee whiskey up to the roof with me, and I would bring my speakers and I would listen to that album. So Leon plays a special part in my heart. But I was actually listening to another one of his albums. My song of the week comes off of his second album, Good Thing, and the song is Beyond. And man, it's just a pretty love song. It's this song where Leon is describing this feeling that we've all had of kind of like the first couple interactions you have with the girl that might be a potential love interest. And it's this emotion that guys don't like to talk about, but it's this emotion of getting giddy about somebody. And you're starting to visualize all of these things that could happen in this relationship and how many different places you could take this thing because you have this initial kind of match of attraction and chemistry. And it's a beautiful song, man. And there's a really good tambourine in the background that's sexy. So I love that song. That's a good one, man. So my song of the week, Leon Bridges, Beyond.
Excellent choice.
Good
Excellent
pick.
choice.
Good album.
Shouts out to my auntie. Auntie, that one was for you.
That's auntie always. And Leon Bridges, great artist. I'm with you, Jordan. That sounds like a great vibe. A little rooftop whiskey with that whole album. Coming Home is a great album. It's always stood out to me as like almost like an album out of time, kind of, right? Like that album came out and that could have been at place in like the late 50s or like
Yeah.
60s very comfortably in the vibe that it kind of carried with it. So
super impressive to be able to be a young dude and to almost
tap into that.
like he's got a song called Daisy May on that album that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like he takes this southern, this old school southern, like you said, like 1950s sounds.
Yeah.
And he brings a generation of people in the 2020s into it. Like he's super talented. He was great live also.
He is
He's
great
really
live.
good live.
Yeah, I've also seen him live. He is great live. He had a great collaboration too with Kraguban, I think is how you say it. I always
I think it's
never know how to
Krugman.
say it. Krugman, thank you.
I think.
Someone who's
They're
only
great
read
too.
them. They are unbelievably good. They are an unbelievable band, and their collaboration together was cool. So yeah, great choice, Jordan. Nice vibe and great song to check out.
A little bit of lore on Leon Bridges. I think he got discovered at an open mic.
Hey.
Yeah, he was in Texas, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, and somebody who would eventually become one of his lead guitarists just saw him and was like, hey, we need to record. Next thing you know, they're recording an album, and a lot of those songs, I think, came up on that Coming Home album.
He's somebody that would be super fun to have on the podcast. If we can get Leon on, that would be awesome.
All right, Leon. We'd love to chat, man.
Leon, you heard it first.
We will fly out. We'll make it easy.
Yeah, we'll be there.
We will come to Texas.
We'll come to you, dog.
Or wherever you're at. All right, I'll take number 2, Bill, if you're good bringing us home. So, as I often do with my songs of the week, because what's often in my rotation are older things or things that I've listened to before that I'm re-listening to, or really I kind of try and match whatever energy or vibe that I have is like I kind of search or that right song or music kind of finds me. When I talked about Silver Sun Pickups a couple weeks ago, kind of the same vibe where like I wasn't planning on listening to them, but that mood kind of found me and their music found me. I had a similar thing this past week where I found my way. I forget which one of you it was, honestly. I was chatting with one of you, texting with one of you, and the rapper Blue came up. I think it was you, Bill. And Blue is an unbelievable rapper, first of all. If anyone has not listened to his music, highly encourage it. And I thought about doing a song off Below the Heavens, which is an amazing project with the producer Exile. But instead of that, I got directed into a different album, which hit an even deeper nostalgic groove for me, which is the album Boy Meets World by the artist Fashawn, who is, for anyone who's our age, who's in their like early 30s, if you were into like the internet rap scene around the time that we were in high school or so, definitely are familiar with Fashawn, and doubly so if you're from California, because Fashawn is from Fresno. But being in LA, Fashawn really was like a big part of kind of my like, not like awakening into hip hop, but like really falling in love with the art form, being exposed to different types of rapping and rappers, producers, how they worked with producers, how they collaborated together. And this album is just so good. It's such a fun listen that totally holds up over time. It's a very different style of album and rap than I think you would hear put out contemporarily now. But the music and the rapping and the ethos of it, or the concept, it's like a boy, boy meets world. It's like a growing up tale, right? Of like, discovering the world, discovering what your talents can bring you, is really beautiful and really executed super well. So lots of songs off this album that you can pick. Hey Young World is a great song. Life as a Shorty is a great song. The song Bo Jackson is a great song because it features Exile, the producer, and he's both rapping and producing like Bo Jackson, played two sports. Just an awesome, fun double entendre, even in the title of the song. So lots of, and then Boy Meets World, the song as well that ends the album, great. But of all these great songs, the one that's always stood out to me and been my favorite on the album is the song Samsonite Man, which features the aforementioned Blue, who is a phenomenal rapper and delivers a not super lyrical feature verse in terms of like crazy wordplay, but very on theme and fun, and matches the idea of Samsonite Man, meaning Fashawn gets to travel the world now because his talent and the things that he can bring to the table have allowed him to now always be on the road. Samsonite being a brand of luggage, obviously. He's always living out of his bag. He's always on the road. And, you know, as many artists have mused on over the course of music and art, that is a double-edged sword of you're getting to live out your dreams, but you're also never truly home, you know, and the song kind of paints it, I think, in a positive light of like he always gets to be on the road because he gets to do his thing all the time. And there's a beautiful piano riff that kind of drives the song, which makes it this kind of upbeat, bright experience. There's a very notable and amazing sample from the song Don't Think Twice, It's All Right by Blossom Dearie, which also doubles as the title of my favorite Bob Dylan song. So a lot going on in what ends up being a really catchy kind of poppy rap song, but with a lot going on underneath the surface, and features Blue, I think one of the undeniably like best rappers of that era, like for sure. And Fashawn, I think one of like the most important rappers of that era, and just a fun, great cut that if you've never checked it out before, Samsonite Man by Fashawn and Blue off Boy Meets World. It's my song of the week.
Bravo. That's a great, I haven't heard that name in years.
Figured I'd bring it back.
You didn't mention Lupita as one of the songs. Come on, Dave.
Sorry.
Don't
I
fuck with
listed
me.
like every other song on the album, and I didn't list Lupita. I was like scrolling through the track list. And Bo Jackson's the song before it, and I didn't even mention it. You're right. Lupita's a great song. There's a lot of great. It's a really, really.
It's a fucking great album. It's a classic. It's a West Coast classic album in my opinion.
It's like a super.
As somebody not from the West Coast.
Yes, thank you, Bill. That's I totally agree. I was just checking to see.
Very, very colorful album cover, if I remember correctly, right?
It's a boy in a like a sailor's outfit. It looks like, I always thought it looked like he's just wearing a hoodie. I always thought he was wearing a sailor's outfit. But yeah, there's little bubbles coming across the boy's face. It's like an hour and 10 minutes. It doesn't say exactly, but it's something like 15 to 20 songs. And it is super cohesive. There's lots of storytelling. That's part of what makes it different, I think, honestly, is like there are real narrative elements throughout the entire album that you don't really get that often, because you don't really see like concept or like albums that are allowed to flesh out a narrative. It's short of like Kendrick doing it and everything that he does. But, you know, Fashawn was doing it right when Kendrick was just getting started, you know, as an artist. So not impossible that Kendrick was influenced a little bit by what Fashawn was doing.
I'm not going to send this down a rabbit hole, but I do have to mention this. For a second, I thought you were going to say XV, who is a rapper that was popular when all of us were in college. And he came to campus. He performed at our school.
God.
He came to Worcester.
Overdosing on backpack rap.
Yeah, exactly.
Very backpack rap.
Yep.
His big song. I'm impressed with myself that I could just pull this on the top.
Everlasting Gobstopper, right?
It was called Awesome.
Oh yes.
Because I feel so awesome. Yeah, he's from Kansas, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he's from like Wichita or something like that.
I think he's from Wichita. That's honestly bonus. There you go. Bonus track for a song of the week. Go check out "Awesome" by XV.
He came to a party at our school. Like he came and performed, and he hung out with us that night.
He definitely hung out, which we don't want to shame anyone, and we welcome everybody. I don't want to shame anyone, and we welcome all artists on Good People content. But Wale, who also performed at Worcester, did not hang out.
He did not hang out with us.
Was not trying to kick it even a little bit. Which is fine, you know, that's all cool. But XV, shout out XV, dude.
Yeah,
definitely hung out. That's for sure.
All right, Bill, you're up. What you got this week? Bill, you hit us with some heat last week. You hit us with fucking Lisa.
Yeah, man, I'm
such
really
a
like
jam.
that. We're gonna take a little bit of a turn from Lisa. We are no longer in the 80s. My song of the week comes off the Black Messiah album from D'Angelo and the Vanguard. Really love Oh my god, this song is I've never been in
Woo!
love. This song makes me really wish could feel those emotions, so I know exactly, like, the depth of what he's talking about. The song is very much like watching a stage play pan out. You've got these strings, you've got these deep, kind of bass, elements from a string section coming in, creating these undertones, and there's like a Spanish guitar kind of twinkling in and out, creating some depth, and also a little bit of an ominous feeling. So you don't quite know where the song is going to go if you're hearing it for the first time. But then it's almost like the curtains open and there's like this fluttering element, not super fast paced or anything, but really just lively and uplifting and aerated. I know I say that a lot when describing strings, but this really captures it. And it feels like you're watching a guy pursue a woman in like a stage setting, and like courting her and telling her all the reasons that he loves her. D'Angelo's voice is just silk adjacent. He really climbs up in that upper register in like the softest, most gentle way. It's like he's gently courting her and gently displaying these emotions. And then the way that he stacks his vocals in some of the bridges and the breaks, it feels akin to that doo-wop era where you'd have those groups singing in unison, and his layering is just immaculate. I love this song. I think I listened to this song probably 100 times this week. It was just on repeat for me when I was in the office and not trying to talk to my coworkers. If any of my coworkers see this, hi, they don't know I do this, but if they see me, that means we're growing. Um, yeah, so really love D'Angelo in the Vanguard. A just amazing song. Like, damn.
Ah,
Like
Bill,
total mastery, man. Total mastery. I really
so
want to make a song like that one day. Like,
dude,
man,
that
amazing.
is probably my favorite D'Angelo song. He's one of my favorite D'Angelo songs
Yeah.
on the first ever playlist that I made for my wife before she was my wife. When I was really trying to show her how fucking cool and sexy I am.
Yeah.
You bet
Making playlists is how you do that.
that's 100% right, obviously. And you better believe Really Love was
Yeah,
on
no,
there.
I see that back there,
Yeah,
Jordan.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
let me
Goes
let me
there.
show let me show the people.
Show the people.
The super
What a
classic,
great song.
the super classic Brown Sugar.
I'm no
Oh,
vinyl expert, but
that's
this
a
is a
good one.
classic right here.
This is a
That's a
super classic.
super classic for sure. A super classic. And Bill, you nailed that song. Is like seduction,
Yes.
like in a song. It's like you're right. It's like it's playing out the different chapters and feelings of like falling for somebody, in like a sexy ass way because everything that dude is just like crazy. Yeah, that's a jam, dude. What a
If
banger.
if
Great
you got a
choice.
girl at your crib and you're playing D'Angelo,
Things are
you,
going
you
great.
you've got some plans for the rest of
Things
the
are
night.
going great.
Yeah, you're
Things are
definitely
going
You
planning on
got
holding hands.
yeah, you got some plans.
There's gonna be some hand holding.
There's gonna be some hand holding for
There's gonna be
sure.
some canoodling going on.
Could be a little bit inappropriate.
Hey,
Hand
listen,
holding.
a
Ugh.
little, yeah.
Mom,
Well,
cover your ears.
yeah. Sorry, Auntie, Jordan's auntie. You can give a suggestion, but we'll cut it there. Yeah, great choice, Bill.
I know we're
Love it.
probably going to wrap up here soon, but I just want to say also off that Boy Meets World album, off the song, I believe, Hey Young World, one of my
Yeah.
favorite quotes in rap history. He who never tries never fails, but if you never try, then you're a failure. I don't know what to tell you. Unreal.
Mm.
Ah,
Listen to Boy Meets World, man. It's a jam. There's some great Hey Young World. Oh man, it's pretty
Great
cool.
picks.
I saw Fashawn at the Roxy here in LA when I was in high school with my boy Matt. Shout out Matt. Fellow backpack rap lover of back in the day. We were absolutely like those two white kids at the show. Although it was LA backpack rap, so that's not true. We weren't the only two, but it was a crowd. It was exactly what the crowd you would think it would be. A lot of skinny jeans, a lot of that going on. And Fashawn was great. He absolutely ripped it. He put on a great show. And then yeah, that whole era was Jansport J, dude, the producer Jansport J, fucking sick. Oh man, good times, good era.
Love that. Love that. Couple things before we wrap. I know this will be out by the time this comes out. This will have passed. But David, tomorrow's your birthday. Happy birthday, my brother.
Thank
Uh
you, my friend.
yes,
always a
indeed.
I miss spending your birthday with you because we saw
Oh,
we had
oh,
4 straight years of birthdays in college.
we
Um,
did. We
so
had not only 4 straight, but 4 fantastic birthdays
4
together.
fantastic birthdays.
I definitely miss spending my birthday with you too, buddy, and appreciate that. And yeah, I'm incredibly grateful for another year around the sun and getting to go on this journey of life. And I'm very blessed to have a lot of incredible things and people going on in my life, and you two are very high among the list. So I'm very grateful and love you guys. Yeah, thanks.
Love. Um, One other thing I wanted to say, like it it means so much to the people for those who are listening and watching, and subscribing. Like it means so much to us. I'll have days where like I'm in a rut. I feel like, man, like, is this working? Are we doing the right thing? And then I'll get a notification on my phone that somebody subscribed, and it changes my day. And so, to everyone that's listening, everyone that watches, listens, however you consume what we do, um, man, we put a lot of work into trying to make this shit cool. So we appreciate everybody for tapping in with us.
Hell yeah.
So um, at this point, you guys know who we are. We appreciate you tuning in. This is Song of the Week. Peace.
Peace.